Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. OnePlus recently showcased the OnePlus Concept One smartphone. It shows the new innovative invisible camera technology. Now in this video, I'm going to show you a OnePlus Concept One hands-on first impression, then how a OnePlus invisible camera works, then what is electrochromic glass, next what is ND8 filter that is featured in the OnePlus Concept One camera application, and finally camera samples review with the ND8 filter on and off condition. So let's get started guys. OnePlus recently announced the OnePlus Invisible camera technology, called this as a OnePlus Concept One smartphone. The main highlight is the rear camera sensors, including the LED notification, will be appeared once the camera application will be opened, and when the camera application will be closed, rear camera sensors, including the LED light, will be disappeared. And this is the new technology that has been introduced by OnePlus, that is called OnePlus Invisible camera. For this they are named it as a OnePlus Concept One. The name is already suggested this is a Concept One device, so it's not a retail unit or it's not for sale. This is a OnePlus Concept One device. So to experiment this feature, OnePlus used the OnePlus 7 Pro mobile, and in terms of hands-on experience, the OnePlus Concept One is almost based on a OnePlus 7 Pro mobile. In addition to that, the rear case has been stitched with a leather case, and it has the electrochromic glass placed on the top of the camera lens array, including the LED light. And after that, it has a feature in the software application that is called ND8 filter, and this ND8 filter has been brings up with the help of the electrochromic glass too. On the physical overview, this is almost same like a OnePlus 7 Pro mobile. So on the top it has a pop-up camera module and a secondary microphone. Then on the sides, at the right side, it has a volume rocker key, and on the left side it has a power on off button. Moving on to its bottom, it has a Type-C cable, speaker grill, and a SIM card slot. On the front side, as usual, it has a full view display based on Fluid AMOLED with a 90Hz screen refresh rate. And moving around the back, and here all the things has been made. The back case has been stitched with the leather case instead of glass material. This leather case has been used in the McLaren 720S car model. It has the same triple camera module as like OnePlus 7 Pro, but the whole camera arrangement, including the LED light, has been covered with the electrochromic glass, and the whole glass design at the center of the device is fully made of a electrochromic glass. Similarly, OnePlus has reference with the same McLaren 720S car model to use the electrochromic glass. This electrochromic glass that has been used in the McLaren 720S car model top roof. The same glass material has been equipped in the OnePlus Concept One camera module to implement the invisible cameras. The electrochromic glass is the main object which helps the OnePlus Concept One to make the invisible cameras. This electrochromic glass has been switched from the opaque to transparent when a small amount of voltage is paused. The electrochromic glass has been activated from opaque to transparent when a camera application has been opened. And similarly, when closing the camera application, the transparent glass has been switched into the opaque mode. Therefore, the camera sensors are appeared and disappeared based on the camera application opens. In this way, OnePlus Invisible camera technology has been works. OnePlus uses the electrochromic glass to hide the camera sensors by switching the electrochromic glass from opaque to transparent. In general, electrochromic glass has been used in rich hotels, luxurious planes, and premium cars. In the same vein, OnePlus has used the McLaren 720S car model electrochromic glass into the OnePlus Concept One to make the camera sensors hide. To explain in simple, the electrochromic glass is made of two glass in between two electrodes are separated on each side of the glass. Each electrode is made of different chemical particle. When a small voltage applied, crystal particles moved from the inner electrode to the outer electrode. Again passing a small amount of voltage, then the crystal particles moves back from the outer electrode into the inner electrode and the glass as becomes from the opaque to transparent. Using this concept, OnePlus brings the OnePlus Concept One smartphone to make a OnePlus Invisible cameras. So the electrochromic glass placed on the top of the camera array has been switched from the opaque to transparent and transparent to opaque based on the camera application opening and closing. When a camera application has been opened, a small amount of voltage has been supplied to the electrochromic glass, then it becomes from opaque to transparent, so the camera sensors and the LED light has been visible. And when the camera application has been again closed or minimized, again a small voltage has been passed through the electrochromic glass, and again the electrochromic glass has been switched from the transparent into opaque mode. So this is the basic concept of electrochromic glass. Using this electrochromic glass, OnePlus has made the OnePlus Invisible cameras. Apart from the OnePlus Concept One leather back case and the invisible cameras, there is one more feature that is called ND8 filter. The ND8 means neutral density. It is mostly used in DSLR cameras to make a good perfect photos even at a longer exposure time. Similarly, using the electrochromic glass, OnePlus again implement this ND8 filter in the camera application. The electrochromic glass has been switched from the opaque to transparent and transparent to opaque, and also in addition to that, it can be act as a semi-transparent glass. And using this semi-transparent glass, when the ND8 filter mode is on, the light passes through the camera sensor has been filtered via a electrochromic glass. The electrochromic glass as controls the light passes through the camera sensor, so it able to capture a long exposure shot without making the output photos overexposed. OnePlus has brings this ND8 filter mode in the camera application in Pro mode feature. To enable this feature, you have to go to the OnePlus camera application, and there you have to enable the Pro mode, and after enabling the Pro mode, you have the option at the top right that is called ND8. By default, this ND8 option has been disabled. You can enable or disable. So by enabling and disabling the ND8 mode, you can capture photos at a neutral density filter on and off condition. And here are the some of the photo sample I have captured, and also I compared how the camera sample has been looks during ND8 filter on and during ND8 filter off. Here it is a comparison, guys. Firstly, when capturing the photos by turning off the ND8 filter, the camera sample comes with like a regular photo mode. It has a good color reproduction, good brightness, good contrast, good saturation, all are good. On the other hand, when I captured a photo by enabling the ND8 filter, the photo output has become very less saturation. Also the brightness and contrast are less compared to the ND8 filter off condition photo sample. So the reason behind this is when enabling the ND8 filter mode, the light passed through the camera sample has been filtered with the help of the semi-transparent electrochromic glass. So this ND8 filter mode has been works in the capturing in a very long exposure photos. For instance, if you are capturing a long exposure photo in a daylight means, so in this situation, ND8 filter mode has been helps to avoid the overexposure output photos. Finally, these are the camera samples that are captured in the OnePlus Concept One smartphone with the ND8 filter on and off condition. As you seen here, when capturing the photos using ND8 filter mode off, it has a good colorful photos, but when capturing the photos during ND8 filter on, it has a brightness is very dull. Similarly, when capturing your photos with the ND8 filter mode on, it capture in higher exposure time and ISO compared to the ND8 filter mode off condition photo samples. Even though also the ND8 filter mode on output samples as comes with the lighter saturation sample and a very the photo output, the photo sample is very dull. As you seen here, the output photos captured with the ND8 filter mode on condition, the details are all good, but it has very less saturation and contrast and the brightness are less compared to the ND8 filter off mode sample photos. Finally, OnePlus Concept Phone. This is a concept phone device. OnePlus has brings a new technology in the camera by bringing the invisible camera technology using the electrochromic glass, and similarly OnePlus has doesn't confirm any timeline that when this technology has been comes in the upcoming phones. So it's not confirmed whether these technologies comes with the OnePlus 8 or OnePlus 8 Pro mobile, but definitely this feature has been comes in the upcoming OnePlus smartphones. Also, OnePlus has experimenting a new features with the help of this electrochromic application. OnePlus has been researching whether this electrochromic glass has been used in some other way in smartphones. Then how would you guys like this new technology from the OnePlus, and how would you take this feature? So let me know in the comments below. Finally, this video comes to the end. If you guys like this video, hit the like, and if you guys want to watch my upcoming videos, tap on the subscribe. Thanks for watching this video, guys.